Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited. This wood is really jogging my brain. I mean, it's working my brain to think of other things to do. What I want to do is take these lines, and instead of being straight up and down, I want to create a different pattern. So what I'm thinking on doing is make it kind of like go up, swirl up, but maybe kind of like a dizzy bowl would be in a way, but it's not going to be like that because it's not going to be, you know, rounded out and flattened out. So, well, the handle would be. But what I'm going to have to do, because I tried it on a smaller piece, which, you know, I cut up, but it was rectangular pieces, and I thought, well, wait a minute. So I kept playing around with it, and I thought for a while, wait a minute, it'd be a whole lot easier to make this round and then start twisting. I cut all the pieces off, okay? I won't cut, like, you know, maybe 1/8 of an inch and go all the way down. Maybe a tad bigger than 1/8 of an inch, I don't know, and cut all those sections. It might be 25 or 30 pieces, and with them round, I can start slowly turning them as it goes down the handle, okay, and glue them together, let it dry, and then turn it into a handle, okay. So, and then it will have a different pattern, and we'll see what it looks like. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and rough this out, round it, cut it in all my segmented pieces. Even though it's not segmenting, it's kind of along that lines. So we're going to do this, okay? And here we go, and I hope you can join me, and I'm so excited about this. It's always so cool to think of something new, and if y'all have some new idea, let me know. If you can think of something you can do with wood like this, let me know. I know one of my subscribers mentioned something about petrified wood. I don't know where to find it, and I thank you for that suggestion. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind turning some petrified wood and see what it looks like. Hey, that would be awesome. So anyway, we're gonna get right to it, okay? And here we go. And I hope that you can join me, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly do. It makes me happy. Okay, right now I'm just marking it about where I want to cut, and I'm trying to compensate for the cut itself too, removing wood. So anyway, I'm gonna mark all the way down, and then I'm gonna make a line. I'm gonna turn it on and off and make a line all the way around so I can see it. You know, I wonder if I ought to number these in the center. Put a number so I know which ones fit together the best. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. I know this is outside of this one. Let's do that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I think that'd be a smart thing to do. Okay, for now, I just got that dirty, but it's dry. For now, I'm going to clean them up, you know, take the utility knife, knife life, fatwood life, knife life. How about that? But anyway, I'm going to clean up the center, and then I'll be back with you, okay? And then I'll start turning them, and I mean, put them together in the order they are, and turning them a little bit. Okay, and I'll be back. Okay, I put these in order. They're supposed to be, this is, I believe, 1 through 7. They're all facing the correct direction also, so they fit very well. Then the next set, and then the next set, all the way to 20. I also turned them on this end where there's a large area of the same color, like all these, pretty similar with the yellow. And then I'll start slowly turning them to put them together. So what I think I'll do is maybe glue, maybe I'll glue all these together. I don't know. I was thinking at least glue 3 or 4 together, and slowly do that, you know, 3 stacks of 3s or something like that, or 4, and then put those stacks together in the right order. See, this is 7, so this one here should be 8, and it is. This is 8. Okay, and that's what I'm going to do, and I'll be back, okay? Okay, I'm going to glue these together. Whoa, that's a lot of glue. as you can see, it's a mess. Okay, I had to do 3 at a time so far. This one will have 4 in it. It's the last 4, and I had them numbered, and it was a good thing I had them numbered, so they fit much better now. There's 1 or 2 I really should have taken the Dremel on the center of it a little bit, but I did with these. Okay, these right here are slowly setting. I just got those going, and these right here. Okay, so I did 3, and then I did 3, and then those are pretty much dry for now, so I can glue all those 6 together now. So I got that glued together, sitting for a bit, for 30 minutes, and then I gotta let it all cure for 24 hours once I get it all together. So that's what I'm doing currently. So anyway, it's starting to have that twist on there. You see it? Isn't that pretty cool? And yeah, look at that design. Isn't that neat? It's really cool to me to have different ideas of art to do, you know. I never even thought about this at first, but then, you know, with the segmenting that I want to get into one day, I thought, well, let me just play around with the wood, what I have now, you know. I can at least do something like this. And so, yeah, that's pretty cool. And also, with the glue, I typed the questionnaire in online to find out what kind of glue people overall use when segmenting. And they said the Tite Bond 3. And at the time, this was a few years back. So they were saying, oh, you can only get it online. Well, I found it at Lowe's. So, hey, that's some good glue right there. It's kind of liquefied, but it says it's waterproof. But anyway, so that's what I'm currently using, and that's what I'm doing right now, trying to get all these together. After this has been setting on here for 30 minutes, then I go to the next pile, and I'll glue these 3 together, put them in the clamps. When these are dry for 30 minutes, I'll put them together with these, and then with this. And then I'll continue with the last 2 sets and get those glued up, and then we'll add those together and add it to the final pile so that we can let it dry and cure. Isn't that cool? I love this. I'm just so excited about things like this, you know, new ideas. All right, everyone, I got a lot of stuff over here, and I also have some outside. Anyway, I finally got this put together. Isn't that beautiful? Now, it's not perfect. I tried to line it up a certain way with the smaller colored lines. Like I took yellow after the gray area, for example, and I kept turning it and turning each piece. And anyway, it's not perfectly straight. It's not 100%, but that's okay. And I glued it onto this block. It's so it is the tenon, and I don't waste any of this wood. In fact, I took a piece that I'd cut off from a former ferro rod handle I did, and I put it in my drawer outside on my table. And I'd saved these pieces. And so, you know, I just glued it on the bottom. I thought, yeah, that'll work. So I don't want to waste any of this wood for the tenon. So that's why I put this block on here. And so I'll make the tenon from this block. Isn't that cool? So I'm learning stuff. And it's fun to learn new things and, you know, to branch out a little bit. So anyway, and then I put this one together. It's pretty rough looking. I cut it with the bandsaw, but I numbered these, and I did not number these. See, so I had to figure out what order they best went into, and the only thing I could go by was the yellow, the thick yellow band. So I tried to put it together best I could, and I couldn't quite get it to fit right, and I had to leave these two chips out because they were not level, and so the whole thing is off, but that's okay. I'm going to turn it anyway. And then I also have, initially when I first started, sorry about my hand being in the way. Initially when I first started, I thought, and I think I already said it, I just don't remember, I cut it in chips, I mean rectangular shapes, and I was trying to twist it, and I thought, this is hard to do. And then it dawned on me, wait a minute, why not make them round chips? It'd be a whole lot easier to keep turning them than this. But I went ahead and put these together anyway. So I'm going to wood turn this best I can, and I put a block on it, and I cut it slanted so it's level with the other end, okay? Because this is not completely level, that's for sure. So I don't know what this is going to turn out to be. It's a little bit of an odd shape, and it's not very much there, okay? It may not make much of anything, but something really small in the center. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to turn it, and I'm going to see what happens. Okay, we got it on there finally. Okay, we're fixing to get started with the main project I've been working on. The other piece is fun, for fun. Okay, I got to make a tenon over here so I can put it on chuck. That's why I put this extra piece of wood on here. I'm going to use this spindle gouge some. Between the bow gouge and spindle gouge, I like to use them to get that wood down pretty quickly. Get this baby on here so we can get going. Now this is not the best chuck in the world. I think I've mentioned it before. I'll probably cut it out of the video though. But it is what I bought for the Harbor Freight, and it does fit on here. And my other small jawed chuck, this medium, between the larger, between this size and the spigots, or it messed up. So I just use this. I'm not buying another chuck right now, and it works just fine. It's, like I said before, it's not the best, but well, it works. I don't know that it runs true, but it works. That's all I care about. Okay. I want to use the spindle gouge and get going with it. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. I think it'd be good. It's a little off down here. As I'm turning it, it may be a little off, but that's okay. It's an experiment. It's something enjoyable. Let's shape it. And yes, it's going to be the similar shape as an ice cream scoop shape that I saw. Most of my ferro rod handles are that shape. Kind of an hourglass shape a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drill a hole in it. Hopefully it's pretty level. Let's see. It's a little off. That's about the best I'm gonna get, really. Need to start slow. So I can put it right on the... That's fun. But you know, I had a hard time cutting with the skew, doing stuff. That's why I had to use the spindle gouge. Now I can use the skew much better on the fat wood, that's for sure. That's hard. This is harder wood. I don't know how hard birch wood is, but it seems to be harder than fat wood. Fat wood's pretty soft. Okay, now I got this third one that I put together. Now I didn't put this one together as well as that second one, or the main one that I did. And I decided I'd go ahead and put this one in the video also. This one right here is just, I forgot to number the pieces, and so I put them together best I could. Okay, so here we go. And I'm going to shape it a little bit differently. I got a ferro rod handle that I did here that's a little different. So I'm going to shape it kind of like this area here, but I'm going to make it rounder, more like a screwdriver would be without the hump. Okay, coming sloping down here and then coming up and around. Okay, so here we go. Let's get this baby going. Oh no, that part came off. That's funny. Let's turn off my music a minute. All right, I gotta go find that piece. It just came off. Even though I glued it together, but I'll glue it back together. I'll glue it back on, okay? It's okay. It's all right. Let's see, I gotta match it up. It was about right in here, I think. It had to be. Oh my, wow, that thing just, it came apart like it wasn't even glued together. Isn't that something? All right, I'll be back, guys. I got to go get some Loctite glue, and I'll glue it on there. Okay. Now I still hadn't finished that, and I'm afraid that I probably started a little early. It might come back off. So I might need to just sand it for now and leave it alone. What do you think? Yeah? Of course. This is a nice shape right here. This is a different shape. I've never used this shape before. But you know, I think it's pretty cool. This one's a little bit different than other shapes that I normally use too, because it's little pointier right here, little rounder on the end here. And yes, I got the humps, but it's got a big round end. So yeah, and this one's a little different than this one. So I've never made this shape before. I think that's pretty cool. I like it. Let's look at it. Oh, that is so cool. It's a little off, but I like it. I like the shape especially. It may not be the best design in the world, but you know, I'm just having fun with stuff, right? That's all it is about. And I wonder if I have a feeling that I didn't put that end on correctly, because the grays are over here and they should be over here. But, oh well, it is what it is, right? And this tip. So let's see if this will. There's a little. It might stay on. Let's slow it down and see. go. Okay, I had to do it slowly though, because I don't want it to bend and break again. Don't think it will, but hey, we got it. We got that baby smoothed out. The hole is gone. Now we need to just sand it up. All right, how about that? See, y'all are with me on this. It makes me so happy. And it gives me, it just encourages me. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. It's beautiful when it's spinning, especially. I like the color of it. If it was solid, very beautiful. Okay, I got to cut that off, turn it around, and before I do that, I want to try to loosen it up and pull it out a little bit, but I don't want it to be out of line. I'll just do it as it is. Turn it around, see? It's a beautiful shape. The color pattern's not all that great. I don't think it turned out all that fantastic. I don't know what happened. But, well, it is what it is. I love that shape, though. I'm going to make that shape again. I still got a little more of that SpectraPly wood left, that confetti. I'm going to order some more. I may order a different color, but I love that confetti. That is beautiful. I'll probably get something like hot pink or something. Huh? What do you think? That'd be cool. Make a girl ferro rod handle. What do you think? That would be cool. And yeah, play around with colors and get different colors of the wood. That would be awesome. Okay, let's take this thing off. Hello everybody, welcome back. All right, we got it going. Now I can pick it up here, but it's still, I'll put a second coating on this after I put the ferrocerium rod in there. Okay, I love this shape. I'm glad I decided to change it up a little bit. That is gorgeous. I love that. I love that bottom right there. Very beautiful. Let me get this direction so you can see it very well. Okay, the pattern, I lost the pattern. I messed up when I had to glue the piece back on when it broke off. But that's okay. It was supposed to go over here and continue, but that's okay. It's still gorgeous. It's fun. So, but that red right there, let me touch my screen. The red right there turned out very beautifully. It started to form the pattern perfectly. and then it got lost. But that's okay. It's great. All right, I got to put it back in here, let it dry. Okay, and this one right here is the main one that I was doing. And it's twisted around the handle. So I love that. That's beautiful. It's not perfect by any means. Let me get my screen where I can touch it. But I love that. It's just so fun. You know, to take something to a whole different level, just change it up instead of the same lines and stuff. That's just gorgeous. Here's the top. I gotta touch it so I can see what's going on here. We gotta be in sync, right? That's right. You gotta be in sync with my eyes here. It's just beautiful. And I got these ferrocerium rods in earlier today, and so when I came home from work, I went ahead and put them on in. It's done. Now I went ahead and put some clear glue on the bottom here a little bit around the rod, so it blends in very perfectly, you know, beautifully, and it just gives it a good, perfect finish. So yeah, I love that. That is so cool to have it twisting around the handle like that. That is so cool. Woohoo! I love that. Don't you? I sure do. Let's see. Let's put it like this so it doesn't get on the towel and get glue on it. Now here's the one I did on the former video. See? And straight lines all the way across. And it's gorgeous. And I went ahead and put a ferrocerium rod in it also. Now I put some clear glue on the bottom of that also, so I got to put it over here. I don't want to get it on towel. Now this one right here was a little slightly off when I drilled the hole in it. And I believe that I did state that in the video. But I mean, it's not that bad at all, really. You can't really tell. And if you can, it doesn't matter, because it's going to serve its purpose, right? Now, there's a little round circle here, and I don't know why. I put some more Gorilla Clear glue on here, and it was like somebody took something and stamped it right there. Made an imprint. I don't know where that came from. That just baffles me. But, well, anyway. So, we got them finished. Isn't that great? And when I was wood turning, I was thinking about y'all. And I just want to say thank you so much for enriching my life. You know, I just have such joy. And I'm just so excited when I'm doing new projects. You know, it jogs my brain, like I said before. And it causes me to just venture out and you know, enjoy new journeys and new wood turning and do different things. And yeah, I'm gonna stick with fat wood now. I'm not leaving my fat wood, okay? Fat wood, that's the name of my channel. And I love fat wood. Fat wood, it never ceases to amaze me. In fact, I got a piece of fat wood off a dirt road tonight, earlier tonight, and I just threw it in the bed of my truck. And you know, I couldn't see it very well, but I saw it off the side of the road, and I know it was fat wood. I picked it up. It's heavy. So, you know, it's really great to know what fat wood is and to know what to look for with a keen eye. When your eyes are trained and you know what it is, when you see it off the side of the road, you see it instantly. You start seeing it everywhere. At least I do. I don't know about the north, people up north. I know south, down in the south where I live, you can see it everywhere. It's everywhere. But I remember when I first started looking for fatwood, I could not, I didn't understand the concept, I reckon, and I couldn't really grasp what it really was. And I kept watching all these videos and people telling me how to find it and all. And, I went to one channel and went to another channel. But anyway, I finally figured it out. And once it clicked, once the light bulb came on, I'm like, okay, I got it now. I started seeing it off the road everywhere. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's fatwood over there, and that's fatwood over there. And I'd be driving down the road, I seen fatwood everywhere, and I was trying to teach LP. I remember when LP didn't know for sure what it was. I mean, he said he knew what it was, and I believe he did, but then he really didn't. And but when he did start learning what it was, he started seeing it everywhere too. You just start seeing it. Your eyes are trained. But anyway, getting back to this. My life is about art. And art, I carry it everywhere in my life. I see art when I work in my yard. I see art when I see people. I see people's faces, and I see people doing things, and I see art. Art is a beautiful thing. Without art, I don't see how somebody's life is not colorful and joyful. It's just no colors in it. But anyway, I just want to thank you so much for coming to my channel. And I know I always say that, but I really do mean it. I'm so thankful and grateful. I don't get a whole lot of views. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. And that's okay. That doesn't bother me one bit. I have my handful of faithful regulars, and that makes me so happy. But if you get something out of it, when you see my art piece that I've turned and I poured my love into it, ardure, and you see it and you're excited about seeing something you've never seen before, and then you get that visceral feeling, and it just, you're like, wow, that is so cool. I've never seen that before. Or maybe you have seen it before. But you get that excitement of seeing a piece of art. And I get to express to you the love that I poured into it and how I feel when I'm creating that. And then you get to experience that yourself. And I am so excited about that. Thank you. Thank you. I am so beyond blessed. And, I feel like I know some of you. I really do. I feel like you live across the street from me or next door. I wish you did. I'd go and visit you now if I did. If you did, excuse me. But anyway, I want to thank you for coming to my channel regularly, all you regulars. I love you guys. And I thank you for all my new subscribers. And I thank you for all my visitors. Thank you. Thank you for coming and visiting. And I hope that you have enjoyed this video. And I hope you've enjoyed all of my videos or the videos you've watched. And anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And smile. And don't forget, keep it turning, burning. Fatwood life. There is no better life than fatwood life. There isn't. I mean, you don't think there's much to fatwood? That's because you just don't know yet. There's a lot more to fatwood than you think. It's some beautiful stuff out there. Okay. And I hope to see you again. I hope to see you next time. And until then, keep it turning and burning. That's right, baby. All right. Bye-bye.